harsh reality behind China's high-speed rail. Yes, that is how this guy starts his video. This YouTuber in America that just keeps on hating on China. If you watch this guy's video, you will see he's showing a video of like this bottle shaking of some passenger in a high-speed train. So the video even he uses about the proof of how dangerous high-speed trains are in China, you could even see it is from the old times. Like the video is not even a flat screen TV that they're showing it on, the news that he says it came from. So I'm going to tell you today that there was a high-speed rail accident in 2011, people, 13 years ago. That is what this guy is talking about. But somehow he brought the video out now to scare people now. And you know what? He even says China hides the big accidents. Yes, he said that Chinese people, just remember, we are living in a time where every single person has a phone and high-speed trains are everywhere. So he says that even the trains, people can see, obviously if there's an accident, people are going to take videos, right? No, he comes up with all these excuses that like China hides it, but whatever, we are getting into it later. I just wanted to tell you like the root of this guy's story. So before we even begin to give our own opinions, let's talk about the facts, because that's what people care about, right? The facts. Let me read this for you off my laptop because I don't want to get anything wrong for any Chinese hater to come back at me, okay? So there was a crash that happened in Wenzhou in 2011. 40 people died and 192 people were injured. It happened during a rainstorm where it briefly disabled the signaling equipment on a high-speed rail in Wenzhou. You know, one high-speed train stopped, another one didn't. The signals were bad and they collided. The crash is still talked about in China today. Statistics suggest that China's high-speed trains have actually proved to be one of the world's safest transportation systems so far. Okay, so this is on a Western site, by the way, that says high-speed rail is one of the safest ways to go. So let's firstly talk about here. They say that we still talk about it in China today. It's because it was such a big thing, right? Which was 13 years ago. And let's just remind each other that China started high-speed rail in 2008. So it was only 3 years after they started, this happened. And it wasn't even because of China built it bad or whatever. It was because of the weather. So anyway, accidents happen, right? But the fact that they say China still talks about it means that it was such a big thing. You know, it's still traumatizing for a lot of people. Imagine there happened a crash 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Then people would be talking about that crash, right? Exactly. That's what happens like with airplane crashes. But I think the most important thing that we need to look at here is, you know, right now. How is China right now? And the number of deaths in China's railway traffic has dropped from 1,336 to only 518 in 2021. Remember, it's 3 years later now, so that number has even dropped. And I said railway traffic accidents, not even just high-speed rail, which is what that guy is referring to. I don't know if you guys know this, but the safety rate of using high-speed rail has surpassed even using airplanes. Also, China's high-speed rail is the fastest in the world. It is high above the ones in Japan and in France. And let's just also confirm very quickly to you that it is way cheaper than in any other country. Like, for example, I told you I want to go to Europe, and my biggest problem is like how expensive the trains are there. And my friend, like a month ago, went to see Taylor Swift in Tokyo, and she complained about how expensive transportation is there. So just another reason again why it is so amazing to live in China, because you need transport every day, and it is so cheap and so convenient and so safe. But my frustration today that I want to talk to you about is this guy who now lives in America and badmouths China just to get views, by the way, just to get the money. My problem is not even with the guy, like whatever. If your brain wants to be so closed just to make money, go for it. My problem is that people are actually believing this guy, that they don't even know the truth, so they're just even more scared to come to China or even use the high-speed railway here, which is the best thing in the world. Like where this guy is living in the US, the US isn't even like half bad. They are literally the worst, most dangerous railway in the world, with crashes and obviously with crime. So for him to even be comparing to a country like China, like, are you serious? Like, please, if you have ever felt unsafe, heard something dangerous, or some kind of inconvenience happen to you while using high-speed rail in China, please let me know down in the comments below. Because like I would really like to hear this, because it is crazy for me to think I have lived here for 5 years now. And during the video, this guy, by the way, he lives in China, if you didn't know that. But he said he has rarely had like no trouble during his travel. So China's high-speed rail is literally famous for like having the coin stand on like the window stand without falling, because it is so like smooth. And I have been living here for 5 years. I use that so many times per year, and I have never felt unsafe or had a shaking railway experience, even not subway and not high-speed rail. Like, he complains so much about the crowds, everyone is so loud, it's so inconvenient, and it just irritates him. Like, hello, you've lived in China, you know that during Chinese holidays you are not supposed to visit. But he uses those videos about how many people travel during Chinese holidays, which is amazing, right? Because so many people get to travel, but I'm staying out of that. But he uses a video like that and says like, oh, it looks like that every day. Please, I'm begging you. I know you don't know the truth, but it is just stupid if you believe something like that. Like, let me just stop, because it makes me so mad that this guy is bad-mouthing China just to get money, and he uses like every single small thing and turns it into bad. So I am not wasting my time on this guy. I'm not doing a video just to complain about this guy. I am making this video for people to please watch this, if they have watched his video, to not believe a word he says. Like, this guy gets some fake videos from like 13 years ago and uses it to tell you don't go to China now. My videos, I literally show you around. I prove to you in the subway systems, in the high-speed rail, how it is. So which one do you believe? Do you believe words or do you believe things you see? Like, that is completely up to you. Like, even if you don't want to believe me, if you think my videos are fake somehow, please go and search on YouTube how many tourists made videos about China, the high-speed rail in China, the safety in China, of tourists that come to visit here. Because they are so amazed, because they were so scared before, they didn't realize it's that amazing. So yeah, like, are you believing like one guy and not listening to like 10 or 11 videos that were made in the past week of people who came to China recently? Yeah, so like, this couch is becoming like my American YouTuber lie complaining couch, if that even makes sense. Because like I said, my whole point of these videos is not to like just have an idea for a video to make or be mad and show you guys that I'm mad. It is for people to also watch my video, who watched his video, to please believe me and watch my videos where I show you the things and not his words just to make money. So yes, I really hope, even if this just reaches like one person who believed that guy instead of me, and now you believe that China is not as bad as that guy makes it out to be, then I feel I accomplished something today. But if you watch until the end with me being mad, I know I'm always so excited and happy, but sometimes, you know, when you care about something and the lies come out, of course you are going to get a little bit mad. So thank you for like listening to me and just letting me get my frustration out there. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do, and let me know in the comments if this also makes you mad or if you actually believe that guy. Like really, all comments are welcome, just let me know. And I'll hopefully see you in the next video, okay? Have a great day, guys. Bye.